Sexy bat.
We are Rouge.
Sonic High School, Chapter 4. Sonic did like in the first chapter and went to school again. Now it's lunchtime, and Sonic was in the lunchroom. Sonic was telling all of the people at his table who were Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Espio, and Charmy B about what did happen. Huh?
Oh yeah, we're gonna need a Shadow. Planner, do you want to be Shadow?
Does Shadow say anything?
Maybe?
Oh, yes. Oh my god, Shadow. I can be Shadow. I like Shadow.
Hey, be your Tail.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. You can be Tails and Shadow. You can be Tails.
Yeah, he should be Tails and Shadow.
Okay, fine, deal. Sorry. Okay, we can continue.
About what did happen yesterday, but Tails already knew, so he was nodding his head like a good friend.
You should have seen it,
said Sonic.
I was in the haunted house and I shot Eggman, but I let him get away right before I could have killed him.
Sonic laughed and Tails laughed at the same time. Knuckles said,
you should stop going on these cool adventures because high school is just more important.
So out of character for Knuckles.
Knuckles that Sonic knew he was right because it's called Sonic High School, and it should be more about the high school part. So Sonic asked them all what they're up to.
Well, I am entering the science competition.
Said Tails.
Oh my god.
To win the science competition, I have to come up with the best invention, and my invention is this invisibility hat. It makes you invisible, but I can't do it right now because I have to make sure it works perfect for this science competition.
Tails was so smart that Sonic knew he would win the science competition because Tails is like Einstein.
I don't know who Einstein is.
Fucking nerd!
It's supposed to be Einstein.
No, it
means intestine.
Yeah, I was about to say it's supposed to be intestine.
Like, is smart like an intestine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so yeah, Gabe just shouted out nerd.
Tails. Fucking nerd!
Shouted Knuckles right into Tails' ear. What a bad guy.
I'm just hanging out and going to class because I not want to cause trouble.
Said Knuckles. Knuckles was so bad that he would cause trouble. Sonic thought Knuckles was a fuck.
Gabe, you're a fuck.
Hey,
I love Shadow so much, dude. I love Shadow. I would literally give my life for Shadow in this.
Shadow was next, and he was badder than Knuckles, but in a different way.
I'm not going to be.
I'm not going to be around.
I think that's supposed to be Shadow.
No. Oh wait, it actually says Knuckles.
Well, it's yeah.
It says Knuckles.
I think it's supposed to say Shadow, but yeah, that's fine.
No, okay, here.
Okay.
No.
Read the story, Thomas.
No. I think I can't read it because, we didn't read it as it was written.
Okay, yeah, Gabe, do it.
Yeah. I already read it.
No,
okay.
Dude, whatever, man.
Said Knuckles.
I'm not going to be around much longer.
Said Knuckles. He always did ellipses at the end of what he was saying because it was mysterious.
Where are you going?
Said Tails. Because he was curious.
I'm going to kill my parents.
Said Shadow. This is how Shadow is worse. And he did serious bad things. At least at the end of the day, Knuckles could sleep. Shadow was too dark for that.
Like a baby.
Yeah.
Espio or I don't remember.
I'm gonna go try out for the football team.
Said Espio. Espio was athletic like Sonic, but not as fast. But he had a horn on his nose that was good for attacking people in front of him, so Sonic thought he would be good at football.
Your Charmy beat Ivory. Wait, no, wait.
Oh, wait, do I have a... Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try out for the play.
Said Charmy B. Charmy B was loud and singing always.
You're an annoying fag.
No, you can't say that.
You can't say that. We're not stream.
Oh, what? I read the story. You're an annoying app slur. You should do great, Charmy B.
I always said redact when I had to do that.
Yeah, you say redacted when you have to say a slur.
Said Knuckles.
Okay.
Okay, Charmy.
Do not hurt my feelings.
Said Charmy. Charmy was used to being hectored, so he was able to remove himself from his
Not
opponent's
even a
fury.
word. I hate to say it, guys.
Here.
Guys, but Knuckles is right.
Okay, so you guys are, it's SBO's time now. It's just that
Kill
Oh,
my
is it?
parents.
yeah, you're gonna have a lot of lines here, Gabe.
Oh, Jesus. Did you see Rogue just now?
Rouge.
No, Rouge.
Yeah.
Said SBO.
She's looking so hot in her tiny bra.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Oh my god.
In my tiny
SBO
baby girl.
obviously wanted to
Oh,
kiss her
no.
deep,
You should ask her out.
said Sonic.
But the prom was yesterday.
Well, that's okay.
Said SBO.
Oh, sorry. Well, that's okay. You can date anytime.
Said Sonic.
Oh.
Said SBO.
Well, then I'm gonna kiss and have sex to
No,
with
it
her
doesn't say have
tonight.
sex. It just says end sex her tonight.
Oh yeah, and sex her.
Yeah.
SBO was like a little boy looking at his mom's boob for the first time. This is some Freudian shit. I
Yeah,
forgot.
this seventh grader wants to fuck his mom. The seventh grader wants to
Sonic
fuck
and
his mom.
Tails together were both looking at each other romantically. And they wanted to help SBO.
We're here, Thomas, ready? We are going to help you get
You're
a
going
date.
Said Sonic and Tails at the same time simultaneously.
And we
we're
are going to
Gonna
do it right now.
Why has like the Sonic impression like devolved into Donald Trump?
It's not Donald Trump.
It's Donald Trump, but higher pitched and raspy.
It's like
It is kinda
devolved.
Donald Trump.
Right.
It's in the
It's always like that. It's always been like, all right.
said Sonic and Tails. Sonic and Tails got up and grabbed one of SBO's arms and dragged him across the room. Sonic did most of the dragging because he is stronger, and put him right at Rouge.
What is this about?
Said Rouge with a questioning sound. She blinked her eyelids quickly like a race car.
What do you want? Why are you here?
SBO looked right into her eyes with a passion like 100 barking dogs and said,
Wait, hold on. Rouge, will you go out with me?
SVO was sweating and there were drops of sweat dropping of his hands in front of her.
I don't know.
Said Rouge and looked at SVO. Rouge gave him a sexy look that made SVO feel in love.
Flutter
Please do it.
Okay, we can go on. Oh, sorry.
Said Sonic and Tails together at the same time.
Okay, we can go on a date tonight.
Said Rouge. Sonic and Tails and SVO were stoked and high-fived right there. By the time this night ended, one of them would have done their first sex.
Now here's the hard part.
Said SVO.
How do I put sex in her without getting in trouble?
Sonic and Tails looked at each other and thought.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And SVO walked out while holding on to Rouge's boobies because they are now boyfriend and girlfriend and it's allowed to do it.
Oh my god.
How do I put sex in her was the best thing I've ever read.
It gets
Yeah.
better.
This does have
Okay, I think that we pretty much have all the roles done now. So you guys ready for
Oh, this is chapter 6. Oh my
No,
god.
this is chapter 5. This is chapter 5. Chapter
Five.
5. Chapter
Oh,
6,
chapter
we're gonna
5.
skip. No, yeah. After chapter 5, we're gonna do chapter 7, and then after that, we'll decide whether or not we're gonna do chapter 8, and then after chapter 8, we're gonna do communism.
Alright.
Sonic High School Chapter 5. I also love how this is formatted. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
You have to say chapter 5 preparations.
Chapter 5 Preparations. It was the end of the day at school, and it was time that Sonic and Tails and Knuckles got back on the bus at the bus stop to board it all the way home from school.
We are on the bus now.
Said Tails.
No more classes.
Tails was happy but sad because he is smart. Sonic and Tails sat down together, and Knuckles sat right in the middle of the aisle, which he usually did not do, but sometimes did when not everyone was on the bus. It looked like Espio and Rouge were not on the bus because they were busy getting ready to go sex tonight, now that they are boyfriend and girlfriend. Knuckles laid across the aisle even more stretched out than when he was just sat across 2 seats, because now the limits were the Alpha and the Omega.
It's like Fallout 3. How can we help Espio?
Said Sonic to Tails. Tails responded,
I don't know.
and thought about it on the bus. The bus drove bumpy on the bumpful roads all the way home, and they got out on the bus at the bus stop that they normally got in the bus at, just like always. Sonic ran out of the bus, and then Tails and then Knuckles in order.
Time to go home.
Said Tails.
We're almost there.
And they walked the rest of the way home. When they got home, it was dinner time, and Sonic was at a different home from Tails and Knuckles because they were all in different families, so they did not live together. Thank you for explaining that. And Sonic's mom made a dinner. A singular
God.
dinner. Sonic's mom made Chinese food, and Sonic ate it, and at the end there was a fortune cookie, and Sonic broke it open and ate the cookie part and kept the paper that was inside that held a magical fortune on it. Sonic looked at the fortune and began to read it to himself inside his head.
The path to glory begins at the base of your friend's penis.
Said Sonic inside of his head, reading this fortune cookie paper, and he knew it was a good sign for what was about to happen tonight when Espio and Rouge went to sex. Then the phone ringed. Sonic ran to the phone and picked it up and said, "Hello." And
Hello!
It was Tails.
I have an idea.
Said Tails on the phone to Sonic, who was listening but not speaking.
I can give Espio my invisibility hat for the science competition, and he can use it to do sex for Rouge.
Do you think that this kid got inspiration from Percy Jackson? Because that's really funny to me.
Is that what they do?
Is that a Percy Jackson thing?
Annabeth
I've
has
seen
the
Percy thing,
baseball cap from her mom.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That makes her invisible.
Do they have sex in it? Or is that just the
No,
I think that you just have
fun.
Percy Jackson brain.
Maybe so.
Yeah, word.
I mean, it's like a 7th grader, so who knows? Sonic smiled so wide, like the King of Fire, finding out he burned down New York City with only his fire powers. Sonic and Tails went to Espio's house later, which was not too easy to walk to normally for most people, but Sonic is super fast, so he ran there and helped Tails get there too, seeing as Tails is not as fast as Sonic. They knocked on the house, and Espio came out of the door.
Here is my invisibility hat that you can use with Rouge tonight to make sex in. It makes it impossible to see and impossible to hear you when you're wearing the hat, or when someone who's wearing the hat wants you to also be impossible to see and impossible to hear.
Scream Tails.
You didn't scream it.
Worse. From ordering food with a lunch lady whose hearing was lost in an earthquake in her childhood. Wow, tragic backstory.
I just remembered her. She's Mongolian, right?
Yeah.
I
don't remember.
No, she's totally Mongolian.
But she's like,
there is
like
the lunch
a
lady
person of
chapters.
color, and like they're racist to her, but like
Yes.
because like there's like
Yeah. Yeah, she's from like the whitest part of Asia ever, and they're still racist to her.
yeah.
Mongolia
I don't-
really isn't white. Like they've been receiving out a lot of racist
No,
assaults.
but they look white.
Let's continue.
I don't know.
debate.
She's like person of color used for like sympathy points or something, and they're still racist to her.
Mhm.
Tails
Because it's
had to
Sonic High
say the
School.
things he wanted so loud, and she would still say
What?
And Tails wondered why she even had ears if she wasn't gonna use them. Espio grabbed the invisibility hat from Tails' hands and said,
Cool, thanks.
and kept going, so Sonic and Tails left and wished him luck from far away at their own homes. Back at home, Sonic thought that it would be
This is
good
my sex
that
having
Espio
dance.
would would get sex into Rouge, so then he could explain it to Sonic, and Sonic would know how to find Amy's sex spots even better, because otherwise he would have had to read about it online, because all he knew about was kissing, which wasn't really sex, but it was probably kind of the same thing. And Sonic would just read about it online before talking about it anyway, and he would know the right words for things then. Sonic sat on his chair that was in front of his
I just want Knuckles to like fucking walk up one day and just show him porn and be like, "Here's how you do it, Sonic. Look at this."
Yeah. And opened up Sonic Instant Messenger and messaged Amy, who was doing the same thing but at her home, and said,
"Hey Amy, want to become true boyfriend and girlfriend by reaching sex this weekend?"
Sonic waited for a long time at his computer, and it seemed like Amy was not there because she did not respond to anything. Sonic played games online and beat all the final bosses because he was like an alien sent to Earth to destroy records sent by others. Then finally, Amy responded. What Amy said was,
No way.
Sonic was so shocked. His brain must have felt like a total idiot.
Okay, so this chapter's called Rouge and
Skipping
Espio,
sex.
and yeah, we're skipping this.
Oh, we're skipping It's Demon Time.
Here. I'm just gonna read. Can I read a small part of it, just to let people know what happened? What they're gonna get to hear if they subscribe to us?
Sex happens.
Yes.
Okay, here. Create a generation in me.
Espio could tell they both had an erection.
How about bye-bye, said Espio, and Espio walked off her property and away to his house and did the rest of the things before school happened the next day.
Crazy.
Create a generation. And
I have one more. Here it comes, cried Espio, ramming his Mauve Avenger into Rouge's.
We're just like basically reading the chapter itself.
No.
I mean, I don't see like where the line is, to be honest.
No, the line is like
Dude.
The line is like when like we like actually like read it all like in context.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and Planner reading this fucking sounds like a magical experience.
Oh god.
Especially with whatever my Rouge voices ended up as.
Whatever Planner's Rouge
Oh
voice.
my
In
god.
my
I
life-
think
in my
I'm
life,
channeling.
Planner's
I think I'm.
Here, I have the best sentence of all time. I'm really sorry. Can I please read this?
Okay.
Espio slapped his big, awesome penis from side to side in her vagina like a hot dog windshield wiper, and Rouge was whipping grass from the lawn.
Crazy. Sonic High
I
School,
like
Chapter
big-
7, Teenage Women.
Damn.
It's the best chapter.
Oh, we
name
need
of all
Vector.
time.
I can be that.
Anyways, Espio.
Alright.
We had front sex. Oh wait, no, I have to whisper it. Sorry. We had front sex.
Whispered Espio at
You need to deliver all your lines like that.
Espio was at school in the lunchroom and also was Tails and Knuckles and Charming Bee and Vector too.
Oh wait.
That's me.
You
Wait.
have to read.
I think.
You have
Wait.
to read.
Isn't that me?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
I ejaculated from my penis
supposed to
into her
whisper.
body. No, you're not.
I don't.
I
Have
didn't
to.
say
I said
whisper.
it'd be funny if you just read it in a whisper the entire time.
Oh. I ejaculated from my penis and into her body. I bet you haven't done that yet.
They had not done that.
Wow, cool. You're the coolest after Sonic.
Said Tails, who was right there, so he didn't have to shout. It was good not to shout because this was supposed to be a secret. See, Gabe? Tails did not hear this whole school talking about Espio's penis and balls, like with Sonic in Chapter 1, but in a different way. Open parentheses, sex, close parentheses.
Yeah. Oh, here. I gotta do a good Vector voice. Yeah. Sonic. Speaking of Sonic, where is that gay bag?
Said Vector, who was the captain of the school's football team. Vector was good at this because he was big and strong and had sharp teeth under his mouth.
Just kidding.
Said Vector.
No, it says vectors.
I said Vectors.
Oh, Sonic is cool.
I don't know.
Said Tails to Vector. Where Sonic was somewhere else, trying to find Amy, who was not at lunch. OMG. Sob story moment. Sonic was knocking on Amy's door at her house.
Hey, Amy. Hey, Amy. Hey, Amy. Are you home?
Said Sonic.
Hey, Amy. Are you home?
It was like Amy was not home because she was not opening the door. Sonic was worried about Amy because she was his only girlfriend, even if she just denied his sex offer. So he ran in the door and barged it down like it was made of nothing. Sonic was now in Amy's house. Amy's house was really pink because that was Amy's color. Sonic looked around Amy's house for Amy, but Sonic could not find anyone. Sonic finally went to Amy's bedroom and opened the door up. What Sonic saw next was what he did not expect. Amy was there tied on her bed with a thing in her mouth, so she couldn't talk. You can't even look up the word gag. You can put the word ejaculate in your story, but you can't put the word gag.
Please no.
I read the final sentence of this paragraph.
Sonic did a scream and ran over to Amy, who was looking at his with tears in her eyes. She looked sad and starved like African kids. Hey guys, I'm an African kid. I'm
sad and starved.
This one.
It's
So
true.
Here. The next
Came with my passport.
the next line is so funny.
Sonic,
Yeah, you're out.
No, it's Sonic United.
Sonic united Amy, and she sat up and cried into Sonic's arms. OMG Benji could be us.
It was awful.
Said Amy.
He came into my room in the evening and tied me up on his bed and messed up the things in my room.
Amy was right. Her room looked messy.
So get a name!
Said Sonic, always thinking about a solution to problems.
Who tied you up? Who was it? You can tell the guy who made this he had his parents were worked at Pfizer or something like that.
You still have another sentence.
Oh, be calm, Amy. Calm down and talk to me.
Sonic patted Amy on the back to help her.
Fucking Dexter.
It was Shadow. I saw him outside his house next door with a machine gun. And a sword going in his house to kill his mom. And he saw me. He knew I saw him, so he tied me up like a brigand.
What the heck is a brigand?
Oh,
It's-
brigand.
Like a criminal.
Like bandit.
This guy just was thesaurus.com. Criminal.
Amy said,
Yeah,
no, he typed in bad guy, actually.
Yeah.
Amy said all of this. Sonic was shocked that Amy said this to him. He remembered now in that other part when Shadow said he was going to kill his mom, but no one thought about it more than once because Shadow was always a bad guy. What they didn't realize was that Shadow was serious.
Okay, was it him who also said that you would not have sex with me on Sonic Messenger?
Yeah, good
Said
guy,
Sonic to
Sonic.
Amy.
Yeah, pick it
Yes,
up for
I
the good things.
Yes, I did not talk to you then.
Spoke
Okay.
Amy back to Sonic.
So how do you really feel about it?
Asked Sonic.
I think I'm doing, my
whose brain
best
was
acting of
now
all
humming
time.
with sex ideas.
Damn.
I don't know.
Said Amy, still all worked up. Give me a day. Right now, let's get things right.
That was Amy's line.
Oh, oops.
Give me a day right now. Let's get things right.
So Sonic and Amy went back to school where everyone else was besides them. Sonic and Amy saw SBO walking around between a lot of other people.
Hey, here you are.
Said SBO to Sonic and Amy.
I had sex with Rouge last night. Do not tell everyone.
Said SBO.
Oh, that's right, you did! I almost forgot!
Said Sonic.
Hear that, Amy?
And Amy was like, yeah.
Oh my god.
You gotta tell me about it later so I know what to do to Amy.
said Sonic, and then turned around. Sonic heard a sound coming from down the hallway where someone was coming. It was a really fat guy that looked so huge to him. The fat guy got closer and closer until they could see who it was, and it was Rouge.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Wow, you're so fat now.
Said Espio.
What's that about?
This is what all the Sonic inflation forms about. It was a
Yeah.
Rouge looked mad and surprised at Espio.
Well, you got me pregnant.
Can you pregante?
Pregnant.
Said Rouge.
Okay. Oh my god!
Thought Sonic to himself without saying it with a voice.
She is pregnancy fat!
This means she will have a baby. Amy was smiling for real to Rouge.
That's so nice. I hope you have a great baby.
Said Amy. Sonic tried to be a good boyfriend.
Hope your baby's cool!
And smiled. Espio looked more worried than everybody else.
So am I gonna be your baby's dad?
Said Espio, worried and excited, both.
Better believe it, redacted boy.
Said a voice that sounded just like Shadow.
Alright, guys, one more chapter.
I feel like that would have worked so much better if I was allowed to say the actual.
You should just
Why?
say, okay, guys, on the Patreon.
Just the pure
on
power.
the Patreon. Here, guys, when I turn 18, we will start a Patreon and we will have a unredacted
Ooh.
Sonic High School. When I turn 18, yeah, we're gonna make this like an every 6-month series, and then eventually an every year series, and then eventually, who knows?
Yep.
Yeah, Orange Man is bad. Good one. All right, guys, you ready for the last chapter for the night?
Let's go.
All right,
All right.
read this chapter, or read the chapter Haleo as well.
Oh wait, you can tell
Sonic
that these
High
people
School,
are.
Chapter 8. Things change.
Shadow!
It's Benji.
Sonic shouted, "It was Shadow. There,"
Surprised to see me.
said Shadow.
Oh wait, we know what you did to your mother.
Rivalry.
Screamed Amy like a crazy man.
It was.
Shadow cut her off and did not let her finish saying the sentence.
You did not see anything. I'm Shadow, and I know how to commit crimes. You think I've not killed a person before? I have.
Shadow crossed his arms and sneered at Amy, looking at her.
But I saw you.
Then Amy said,
You saw nothing. I stopped you.
Shadow said,
It doesn't matter. You were on your way inside your house to kill your mom.
well, Amy, actually, it's innocent until proven otherwise. So, said Amy. Amy shook around because she was all nervous, and her smaller than Rouge's but still good boobs wiggled a little, and Sonic thought it was cool to see, and he wanted to support her.
I did not kill my mom. I was going into my house to protect her from Dr. Eggman.
Shadow said,
Ah, okay.
said Sonic, and
Oh,
Sonic and
okay.
Espio went to class because it started, and they are still in the high school hallway.
He was trying to ship my Ultra Chaos Emerald shards to space so he could collect them in his egg space station.
Said Shadow to Amy in an explaining way.
We gotta do something about him. I understand you had a reason to tie me up, but do not kill your mother.
Responded Amy.
I was only kidding because the other guys were all being too important about themselves, and I do not think that is a good quality for high school students to be. High school students should be nice and caring and not talk about themselves like they're the best, because that will only make us all assholes, which isn't what we should be trying to be.
Shadow said that to Amy, and she had understood he was a good guy and had a reason for tying her up on the bed, even if he had bad times when he was dark and did crimes in the cityscape. This is me at Amos.
That's you, Amos.
Yeah. I understand that he's a good guy and he has a reason for tying up people on beds, even if he has bad times.
I
when
would
he
let
was
Amos
charged
tie me
with
up on a bed. Let's
crimes.
be honest. Gabe,
Who's-
no, here's the thing.
wait,
Gabe,
Shadow?
Gabe
I
came
don't
out as
try to
gay
tie
for
up.
Amos last night. Or was bi
For real?
I did?
Yeah, didn't you come out as bi for Amos last night when he got his beard?
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah.
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 I just read my next 2 lines.
They both went to class in different directions, so the conversation ended. Later, after school, Sonic went on Sonic Messenger. It's Messenger, but like I keep trying to say it the right way, but it's like
Messenger. Nope, it's Sonic and Messenger.
yeah, and talked to Espio.
Hey SBO, how are you? Do you know what you're gonna be doing about for Rouge's baby?
He said into the computer.
Listen, Sonic, this is hard for me to say.
Said Espio into the computer, which went across the internet to Sonic.
I want Rouge to get a abortion.
Abortion. You know that
Yeah.
line? Yeah.
No, don't get one abortion, please.
No.
To get a abortion.
How many
Sonic was
abortions?
upset because Rouge's baby would not survive. OMG, pro-life author. In fact, Rouge's baby would die. There has
There,
to be
ask me another way, SBO!
said Sonic and Sonic Messenger.
But if you really want to do it, that's okay, because it is your decision.
What?
Good,
Sir.
because I want you to help me. I'm gonna go to Rouge tomorrow at school and slip her the abortion pill in one of her meals. You will help me by distracting her from me.
SBO doing
Said
like the
SBO
Bill
then.
Cosby move.
07 Comrade SPO.
Okay, see you then.
Said Sonic. The next day it happened and Sonic was at lunch.
I won the science competition, but you didn't come, Sonic.
Said Tails in a sad, mad way. You could
I wanted
even
you to
say
come.
he was smad.
He was emo. Tails was emo.
Yeah. I wanted you to come because I'm such a good friend to you, but you did not. But I won anyway without you.
Tails was mad at Sonic, which did not usually happen because they were the best friends.
Wow, sorry, Tails. I was so busy and I did not know.
Said Sonic, trying to make Tails happy again.
Kiss my ass, Duke.
Screamed Tails to Sonic and flew out of the room with his flying tails.
This is awful.
Said Sonic.
He is my best friend.
Sonic knew this was a big problem, but changed his mind to thinking about Rouge and Espio, and then went over to where Rouge was going to get the abortion pill from Espio. Vector was there too, which was weird because he usually was not.
Okay, Espio, are you ready?
Said Sonic only to Espio. Espio shook his head yes.
Oh wait, is mine on?
That'd be
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah, that's your line.
Okay,
Hey
so-
Rouge.
Okay, hey,
how you
Rouge.
doing?
Oh wait, okay, sorry. Hey Rouge, how are you doing today? How was class? Do you have lots of homework? What are you eating for lunch?
This is like every 6-year-old ever. Sonic said to Rouge to distract her from Espio. Looks like Sonic did it perfectly because while he was asking these things, Espio put the abortion pill in Rouge's salad. Rouge ate salads because she is thin.
I thought she was
Well, not
pregnancy fat. I
anymore.
thought she was
Yeah.
fat.
Yeah. She was pregnant fat after one day.
Rouge, I answered the questions, but no one was paying attention because they were now glad it was done.
Oh, what is this?
Said Rouge, suddenly looking like a shocked woman.
Gabe.
Planner.
Yeah.
No, Gabe, it's your line.
SPO.
Oh, no.
No, it says
Oh.
it's what?
I think I'm having a baby.
No,
Here it comes.
your line is what is wrong?
Oh, what is wrong?
asked Espio. He was worrying that Rouge found the abortion pill in her salad was looking at it.
I think I'm having my baby. Here it comes.
Rouge said this before she could eat the abortion pill, so everyone knew the baby was coming for real. Said all of them together but Rouge. Rouge lied down on the ground and they put a curtain around her so no one could really see what was going on because it was going to be gross. They could see a baby start to come out of her butt because that's totally how a child works. Everyone wanted the baby to shut up already because they were just trying to have lunch.
Wow.
But now there is a baby coming out in the lunchroom at high school. Mrs. Lesson, who was also the school nurse, said,
Oh wait, am I Mrs. Lesson? Get out of my way, kids. I have to help this baby out of Rouge.
No, I felt this baby get out of Rouge.
Get out of Rouge. Babies are too weak to do this by themselves.
Mrs. Lesson went behind the curtain and helped pull the baby out of Rouge's butt, and it was still crying. Could you believe it? Rouge was exhausted from her baby, but Mrs. Lesson was not. Mrs. Lesson held the baby in her hands while it was still crying and held it out to everyone.
Look at it,
said Mrs. Lesson. Rouge's baby was red and had long hair and big white fists.
Like Knuckles!
Oh my god.
It's Knuckles' baby!
Oh no, it's gonna be like a cheating thing where it turns out Rouge cheated on SBO.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come back tomorrow night.
No, either way, I'm getting fucked.
Father.
Join us next week as Rouge
Join us- yeah,
Rouge says,
Join us
"Sonic,
next time to see
I'm
what happened to
pregnant,
Rouge,
and
yeah.
you're the father."